I would love to share with you one of my favorite practices today called drawing the breath. It's a really simple drawing meditation and mindful art activity that you can do with very little supplies. You don't need any previous experience, and we will dive right in.
So you can use simple art supplies here. I'm showing a micron pen and a journal that I'm using. I'm linking it in the description below, but you can really use any pen or pencil. The main thing about this drawing meditation practice is it's about tuning into our breath in this moment. So you can see here I'm beginning in the middle of the page. That's sort of our central neutral space. And as I move the line up or down, I'm syncing it up with my breath. So as I move the line up, that's on my inhalation. As I move that line down, it's on my exhalation. So this might seem really simple, but what I love about this practice is that it automatically pulls an image of what I'm feeling in the moment. So I'm instantly connected to the page, to the sound of my marker moving on the page. I'm noticing my breath. So this is really a simple art meditation to sync us up with an anchor point. So many times with meditation, there's talk about anchoring on our breath, noticing the inhalation and exhalation, perhaps drawing your awareness to where the breath is coming in and out of your nose. So this is another way, if you've ever tried to meditate and you find it challenging, this is a great way to have a creative practice that marries a meditation practice. So you'll notice here as I'm doing this, inhaling and exhaling, simply tracing the breath with my marks, that some of my lines are starting to cascade downward. You might notice that happening for you. That's because the exhalation is starting to be a little longer than my inhalation. The other thing that you may notice that will start happening is that your lines that you're making will begin extending a bit longer. So perhaps as you start to de-stress and become more present and just slow down, your inhalation and your exhalation might be longer. Because what can happen if we feel really stressed, our breath can be shallow and rapid. And you might have noticed that if you're feeling stressed or anxious, that really shallow breath or quick breathing. So this is a way, this drawing meditation and mindfulness meditation is great to de-stress and great to slow down. It's so much about just simply noticing what's here. The other part about this practice and what I love about mindful art activities in general is that it's creating a container for us. So we're simply noticing what's coming up for us right now. So I love this practice. You can do it in about 5 minutes or more or less. It's great to do even daily. So first thing in the morning or right before you go to bed. You can do it during a lunch break if you're feeling really stressed. And it can just be a reflection of how we're feeling in the moment. It really is like journaling. If you were to do 3 morning pages, if you've ever heard of The Artist's Way, I love Julia Cameron's book. And she recommends writing 3 pages longhand first thing in the morning as a way to sort of brain dump, to just let go so we can move into our day and have that be released. So this is also like a brain dump, but we're doing it as a way of just noticing what's happening with our breath, becoming aware of that, we're not judging it, and allowing space to see what is here for us in this moment. So it is a really simple practice that can help you to just become attuned with what's happening in your body, with your breath. If you notice any thoughts as you're doing this, as our mind will pull us away and become distracted, that's definitely normal and it happens. To just return back to the page, just noticing the marks that you're making, just focusing on the inhalation, stroking upwards here, having that slow curve around the top as you pause, and then moving back down on your exhalation. So it's really a simple practice and deceivingly simple, but really lovely as a way to de-stress and reconnect. So there are other ways that you can draw the breath or make marks, especially to music with other mindful art activities. So we'll be sharing that here on the channel as well later. We share weekly art videos, and I'm going to be sharing more of this 5-minute mindful art activities to help you de-stress. So if you haven't already, definitely subscribe and hit that bell notification so you hear when our next videos are coming out.